Travel takes you away from the supplies, routines, and backup plans you rely on at home. Welcome to Prepper's Paradigm, your channel dedicated to practical preparedness. I use a computer-generated voice in my videos. An injury makes my own voice difficult to understand. A delayed flight, broken down car, canceled train, or a closed road may only be an inconvenience on a normal day. During a wider disruption, those same problems can leave you stranded somewhere unfamiliar with limited options. In this video, we'll look at a few simple preparedness tips for traveling by car, plane, train, bus, and boat. Driving gives you more control than most forms of transport, but only while your vehicle keeps moving. One of the simplest habits is to avoid running your fuel tank too low. You do not need to stop every time the gauge drops slightly, but letting it regularly fall close to empty removes one of your easiest backup options. Heavy traffic, evacuations, power outages, or fuel shortages can all make the next gas station much harder to reach. A second useful habit is to carry enough basic supplies to spend several unexpected hours, or even a night, in the vehicle. Water, food, a flashlight, charging equipment, seasonal clothing, and a few basic emergency items do not take up much room. Those supplies can make a major difference if severe weather closes a road or a breakdown leaves you waiting somewhere remote. Flying removes much of the control you have when driving, so think carefully about what stays with you. Medication, identification, chargers, important documents, and anything else you genuinely cannot afford to lose should stay in your carry-on or personal bag. Checked luggage can be delayed, misdirected, or separated from you entirely. You should also spend a few minutes looking at alternatives before you leave. Know whether your destination has another nearby airport, rail connections, rental cars, or long-distance bus services. You may never need that information. If your flight gets canceled during a larger disruption, however, already knowing your alternatives can save valuable time while hundreds of other passengers start looking for the same options. Train travel can feel straightforward because the route has already been decided for you. That becomes a weakness when the service stops somewhere you did not expect. Keep an offline map of the area and have a rough idea of the major towns or cities along your route. A signal failure, weather event, power outage, or other disruption could terminate the journey before your planned destination. Knowing where you are gives you a much better starting point for deciding what to do next. Longer journeys also justify carrying some food, water, and enough battery power to keep your phone working through an extended delay. Long-distance buses can leave you even more dependent on the operator. Routes often pass through places you know very little about, and alternative transport may be limited. Check your location occasionally during the journey rather than assuming you will simply arrive where expected. You do not need to watch the map constantly. Just maintaining a general sense of where you are can help if the bus breaks down, the route changes, or the service ends early. Keep some cash accessible as well. A card or phone payment usually works fine, but cash gives you another option for food, local transport, or other small expenses if payment systems stop working. Travel by water creates a different set of limitations. Weather, mechanical problems, and port closures can all affect where and when you arrive. Keep important medication, identification, and essential items somewhere you can access them easily rather than packing everything away. Cruise passengers should also think carefully before leaving the ship during a port visit. Take enough with you to deal with an unexpected delay ashore, especially anything you cannot safely go without for several hours. You do not need to carry a full emergency kit around every port. A small amount of forethought can prevent a minor change of plans from becoming a much bigger problem. Good travel preparedness does not mean carrying half your supplies every time you leave home. It means recognizing where each form of transport creates a dependency and keeping a few alternatives available. Keep essential items with you. Know roughly where you are. Carry some cash. Avoid unnecessary fuel problems. Think about what you would do if your original route suddenly stopped working. Simple habits like these can give you far more flexibility when a normal journey becomes anything but normal. If you found this useful, please like the video and subscribe to Prepper's Paradigm for more practical preparedness advice. You can also visit preppersparadigm.com for more guides, articles, and preparedness resources. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.